Hi, my name is Diane. I'm in my mid-50s, and 2 years ago I suddenly found myself in an unexpected situation when my life changed in a way that I had not anticipated. I was essentially suddenly single. I was a homeowner for most of my adult life with another person, and when I was suddenly single, I found myself living in a very large home, which I truly loved, and with my little white dog and my 2 out of 4 children at the time. And I didn't really know what to do at first. Financially, it was impossible for me to continue to stay there. But I didn't know where I wanted to live. I didn't know what type of home I wanted to have. So I chose to rent for a year. With the advice of many of my friends and including my banker Randy, who I want to mention as well now. So I lived in an apartment for a year in the downtown area, which I unexpectedly really liked. And I started to go to open houses. I looked at houses. I looked in all over the city of Ottawa. And I realized that I wanted to be really close to my work, and also to one of my favorite activities, which is golfing. And I'm a member at Grey Hawk Golf Club in the east end of Ottawa. So essentially I work east, I golf east, so I thought I'm going to live either downtown or the east end. So I looked around a little bit by myself, and then I remembered Wendy Chung, whom I golfed with at Grey Hawk Golf Club. So I had golfed with Wendy a few times, and I just basically sent her a Facebook message, and she contacted me almost immediately. And one of the first things Wendy did that I actually really appreciated is that, as I said, Wendy didn't really know me that well, but she came over to my apartment and she basically got to know me, my story, and what I was looking for. She looked at the apartment I was renting, the area I was looking for, where I was living, and what mattered to me. And basically we kind of came up with a wish list, and she took that back and she created one of those postings where you get emails for things that meet your criteria. And we started our hunt. And I'm delighted to say that Friday of this week, Friday, April 13th, which is not bad luck day for me, is the day I'm going to take ownership of my condo, which is essentially a 5-minute drive from my office. I'm immediately on the Queensway to go east-west, east of course to the golf course, and the transit way is basically in my backyard to go downtown. I have the option of going on a number of different bike trails. So I basically got pretty much everything I wanted, and I'm just delighted that Wendy continued to steer me in the right direction. And sometimes when I was close, she would say, just wait a little bit more, I think there's going to be something that comes up. Or we would look at something and she would say, no, we're not doing that. So I was just thrilled, and I'm happy that my life now is going into a totally different direction that I had not anticipated, and I'm just so happy. And I'm going to say thank you very much, Wendy, for helping me to be where I am now.